An 8-game slate of NBA action coming your way. We're up late. We can't sleep. It's the Flex Zone Podcast. We're going to talk about it. Lakers, Clippers post game. And we're going to talk about the NBA action from tonight. You had 8 games, couple of tight clashes, potential playoff previews. We're going to talk all about it. News, rumors, analysis. This is your NBA post game show. For now, March 1st, 2025. It's the Flex On Podcast. Make sure if you're in the chat, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You give it a slam dunk. You lay up that like button. You block that bell. Sound off down below. Let us know your thoughts. It's God's favorite hosts. We're up late for the NBA postgame show. Let's get to it. What is going on, Flex Zone family? God's favorite host, back again on the Flex Zone Podcast. Only place giving you sports how you want it when you need it. On now, March 1st, 2025. So we made it to another month, the start of the third month of the year 2025. Up late, thought we would do something new, something fresh, try something to see what the people are feeling on tonight as the NBA has taken center stage. No more football. Baseball still a month away. And why not do a post-game show, go around the NBA with you all who are up with me as well. Got my social media producer backstage. Looks like he's going to join me. Our resident Lakers fan, Big Raj, probably in the next moment or so. But yeah, Lakers get the victory over the LA Clippers as Big Brother continues whooping that ass yet again. And the Lakers continuing handling little brother known as the Clippers. And it's just nothing you should be unaccustomed to if you are in LA. They got dominated yet again. Clippers did make it a game, only ended up being down 4. Pull up a score here. It was a 106-102 victory for the Lakers. As mentioned, LeBron James with 28 and 13. So as gets better with age, gets better with time. The Lakers, how about this? 15 and 3 since January 21st. Their 5th straight win. They are an NBA best 15 and 3 since January 21st. They are 37 and 21 overall, 22 and 7 at home. Clippers 32 and 27, 13 and 17 on the road. Zubac had 27 and 16 for the Clippers. On Luka Doncic's birthday, big shout out to Luka. Happy birthday, Luka. And what a way to get on your birthday against your in-building rival, the Los Angeles Clippers and the Lakers. I said it earlier, they have a 15 and 3 record since January 21st. They're slowly climbing up the Western Conference standards. As we look at some of the scores here, I'm going to try to go around some of these games. You can see pretty much from a Clippers perspective why, and let's do that. Sorry, no way, excuse me. But as you can see, let me go back. This probably will help out a little bit. All right, there we go. So Chris Dunn had 14. James Harden had 18 and 9, 7 rebounds, 7 and 16 as mentioned. Derrick Jones Jr. 8 points. Kawhi 21, 8 of 17, but 3 for 8 from 3-point range. Kawhi Leonard has never been a good 3-point shooter. I don't know why the hell he's taking 8 3-pointers. Seemed like his shot was flat at the end of the game. Did not have lift in his legs. But Clippers lose there from the bench, not really much. Ben Simmons 2 points, Batum 2 points, Bogdanovich 6 points, and Coffee with 4 points. As mentioned for the Lakers, Dorian Finney-Smith 7 points, 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. LeBron James is 13 and 3, the longest streak of a player 40 years older with over 25 points, passing Michael Jordan with his 6th straight game. Jackson Hayes only 5 points. Luka Doncic, as mentioned, on his 26th birthday, 31. Did have 6 turnovers, but 5 assists. Austin Reeves only 6 points. Jared Vanderbilt 3 points. Trey Damison 5 points. Gabe Vincent 7 points. Dalton Connect 8 points, and Jordan Goodwin 6 points. Lakers were coming off of a back-to-back. They did beat the Timberwolves last night, so they used more of the bench tonight. And the Lakers, do I got your big best record in the NBA since January 21st, 15 and 3, man? How you feeling?
Well, one, you might want to, I don't know, but your audio is going in and out.
Okay.
So yeah, you might want to do something with that. But as far as the Lakers are concerned, they're rolling right now. LeBron and Luka Doncic figuring out how to play with each other. I'm also loving the fact that JJ Redick is, figuring out how to use his team around these two superstars. Austin Reeves is getting a lot of shots, which he needs to succeed. Dorian Finney-Smith is a pretty good defensive player. He makes crucial shots when needed. What's going on, Alex? Also, the point guard play is pretty good, with Luka. And even though he's not a great defender, he's getting his legs underneath him a little bit, so he's starting to move a little bit better these last couple games. Jackson Hayes, man, has been playing pretty well. Uh, Granted that he's not really a starting center, but he's been doing his thing. He's been blocking shots. He's been playing good defense. And when you need him to rebound in basketball, he can do it. So that's a good thing. Uh, I mean, they're a very surprising team. Well, they only lost 2 games in February. So, I mean, hats off to him. Hats off to the coaching by JJ Redick. Hats off to LeBron James at the age of 40, still playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen him play in his life. And I, it amazes me every time I watch him because it's like, bro, it's like he can shoot threes better than he's ever have. He still can defend the ball very well. And he can still yam it on you when he needs to. But he's still playing a complete and utter game, which is also great to see. And yeah, man, the sky's the limit. I'm not going to say that. Like I said before, I'm not going to say they're going to the finals or anything like that. But this is a good basketball team.
How do you feel about them dominating the Clippers yet again? I know the Clippers kind of did come back in the series, but now Lakers kind of taking back that control, big brother, and they play again on Sunday, I think. So 2 games in a row.
Man, you're still going in and out.
Still
You
one.
might need to like literally like shut the computer down, and put it back, bring it back up.
All
So
right.
that was probably fixing into your entire audio. I'm serious because
I got
like
you.
you keep going in and out, and it's not really enjoyable to listen to. So I'm not. I don't know what you gotta do to fix that, but you gotta fix that. But to answer your question, I think that the Lakers beating the Clippers again. Um, I mean, it's par for the course. I mean, Kawhi Leonard is finally starting to play basketball, and I'm glad to see that. Usually he's always out or he's always hurt or something's going on. So it's good to see him on the court. It's also good to see uh, Batum and James Harden on the court as well, and they're still playing pretty well. I mean, the Clippers team is not a bad team. They're a playoff caliber team. It's just that I think they ran this course with the whole championship aspirations that they had when they had Paul George and them and Kawhi back in a year ago or 2 years ago. But they're still a pretty good team. But yeah, man, I think that the Clippers, they're just another team that I mean, you can say that they're a pretty good team, but they're not on a championship level. Let's see what Alex is saying. They signed. Oh yeah, Alex Lynn. Yeah, we got Alex Lynn, but he's not really one of those type of players. Alex. He used to be good in Maryland, like 10 years ago, but now he's just a journeyman. He's just a guy you put out there, just in case you need another big man. Can't He's not gonna really impact the game or anything like that. So yeah, that's just is what it is. You want to say something, Byron?
How about now? Is it still doing it?
Nope. Now you sound better. See?
Okay. Yeah, just shut everything down. So back to it. They play back to back on Sunday, I believe. Do you think the Clippers, they seem to be flirting with that plan? Are they just kind of a team that's just there? A lot of rejects, Ben Simmons, I mean, Kawhi. I didn't even
Yeah,
realize he was
I'm
back.
fine with it. Nobody cares. They're just a playoff team. They're gonna, lose and probably in the first round, and that'd be it. Or they might even just make the play-in. If Golden State continues to, win games, I think they'll probably overtake them, and then they'll be like the seventh or eighth seed. I mean, who knows if they're in the play-in?
Let's look at some other games real quick. Jazz beat the Timberwolves. How'd you feel about that whole Anthony Edwards situation?
I don't know. That's crazy that they lost by 1 point. But I think that he shouldn't. I don't think he should have got suspended. I don't even think he should have got ejected yesterday. I watched it. I mean, he didn't really do anything that to get himself ejected, but gave him they ejected him. He got a 16th technical foul, so that means you get a 1 game suspension. So he got the 1 game suspension, which cost him another game tonight against the Jazz. And I don't know. It's just he doesn't want to be the face of the league, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But it's just not a good look, man. I mean, this team is a good team. It's just these young guys, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to really say about him.
Nas Reed had 27. I think you only had like 3 yesterday. Are you believing kind of the Timberwolves, kind of like the Clippers? I mean, they got a great player, but are they really going to be able to make a run I mean, they would be in a play-in, it looks like.
Yeah, because they're not as good as they was last year. So I think they're really missing Kawhi. I mean, not Kawhi, but Towns. So I didn't like that trade. I told you that. Towns was a guy that's been there since 2014, 2013, or something like that. He was there for a long time. And just for them to just trade him away just for, I ain't gonna say a bag of Skittles or peanuts. I mean, Randall was a good player, but Towns was one of those guys that knew the city, that loved that team, and even though they didn't achieve what they were supposed to over the years, he still stayed loyal to the Minnesota Timberwolves, kind of like how Kevin Garnett did when he was there all those years ago. So I thought that was a terrible trade, and it's showing right now on the court. You can't even keep Anthony Edwards on the damn court because he's being goofy, and Julius Randle was up and down. So I don't know.
I think Randall, is he hurt again? Isn't he like hurt again? I think he might even be
I
hurt
thought
again.
he didn't play tonight.
I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see.
I thought he played tonight.
Oh, he might have played tonight. I don't know. Well, of course he would play when Anthony Edwards don't play, right? Did he play tonight? Let's see. I see no Julian Randall. I don't think. I don't see any Julian. I don't see any Julian Randall. Guess he didn't play.
Oh no, that's no Randall tonight. Oh well. So no Randall, no Edwards. No wonder they lost. Okay, great.
Yeah, Timberwolves kind of in that play in. How you feel about the Suns? Are they done? And Pelicans have just been a disappointment. I mean, Bowl 25.
I mean, they won
No,
tonight.
nobody
They won tonight, but I mean, nobody cares.
16,
Can't play
16 and
defense.
44.
Can't play defense. They got the wrong head coach coaching them. And Durant, he's a great player. He's just, I don't know. He's just not the guy, man. He's just not the guy that everybody thinks he is. Ever since he left Golden State, which he should have stayed with, he's just been bouncing around. Brooklyn, now Phoenix. He's keep putting up 25, 26, 27 points per game. That's great, but it doesn't translate to anything. And he's playing with Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, who are two other good players, but they feel like they don't have no soul, man. I think they're a soulless Phoenix Suns team that's just going along with the season, and it's just they don't have no fight, they don't have no bark, they just out there playing basketball, and they're going nowhere fast.
How about the Knicks beat the Grizzlies 114-113? Really good game. Jalen Brunson 23. Knicks kind of in that 3 hole, and Grizzlies kind of in that 2 hole in the West.
Two very good teams, but two teams that are not going to be playing in the NBA Finals. The New York Knicks can't seem to get past Cleveland or Boston. So if they do make it to the conference finals, they'll lose to one of them too. That's if they make it. Um, and the Memphis Grizzlies, yeah, they're a good team, but I still think they're a piece away from really contending. OKC is going to probably take care of them, but if they see the Lakers might take care of them too. So other than that, very good, two very good basketball teams with two great superstars as Ja Morant and Jalen Brunson, but they're not all the way there yet.
Not sure if Ja had 25 tonight, so I think Jaren Jackson's the key though. I think he has to be that second best player consistently if they want to make a run. But 18 tonight. It was a game winner by OG, who had 19. Cat only had 11, so they found a way to win even with Cat playing like a kitten a little bit. So
I
Knicks
mean, he does
39
that
and
all
20.
the time. He does that. He plays like shit sometimes. But I mean, he's been playing pretty good so far. Besides tonight with them, so I mean, he's allowed to have a subpar game.
Raptors and Bulls. I mean, two terrible franchises right now.
Yeah, we don't care. But they're both terrible. They're both going nowhere. They're trash.
The Heat Pacers. Anybody? I mean, the Pacers are playing better, but I mean, are they really going to go anywhere past the second round?
No, I think if the Knicks see them, they're going to destroy them. That's what I think. The Knicks see them in the playoffs, they're going to get the revenge against the Pacers.
Trailblazers and Nets. I'm happy Chauncey Billups has got his team playing better. Maybe he won't get fired, Raj.
I mean, they got Avdia from the Wizards, who's been playing pretty well. As soon as we get rid of him, he starts playing like an all-star. I mean, that's how it usually goes, right? But yeah, I'm not surprised. The Trailblazers actually got some talent on that squad. They just young and they got to put it together. But Chauncey Billups is doing a pretty good job. They'll probably have maybe a decent draft pick this coming, you know, draft. But I mean, they're okay. They might be a playing team next year if they're continue on this path.
Hey, they mess around, get the number one pick or something. That could work out
If
for them.
Cooper Flag is over, it's a wrap.
Hell, shoot, even Derek Queen or somebody.
Yeah,
Um,
that too.
I mean, the Nets got what? The OKC amount of draft picks, so they just gonna be picking in the first round forever. It looks like.
Oh yeah.
How about this game of the night potentially? Cavaliers come back and beat the Celtics. Donovan Mitchell, 41 points. How about Tatum, 46, 16 and 9. Celtics look to be just a little bit on the outside of catching the Cavaliers. But it looks like the Cavaliers are going to have that one seed. But this looks like the inevitable Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, and it looks like the Cleveland Cavaliers figured out how to beat the Boston Celtics consistently. They started off getting blown out in the first quarter. They was down by like 22 or 23 points or something crazy like that. And then they just chipped away through the rest of the game. And then that man, Donovan Mitchell, is is truly amazing specimen to watch, especially when he gets hot. And the team right now is just playing lights out basketball, playing extremely well, very well coached, pass the ball very well, hits timely shots. They just know they just know what to do, and they play like that they've been playing for like I guess all their lives or the last 2 to 3 years. They just been gathering this chemistry that is always seems to get them to a higher level, which is cool to see, cool to watch, cool to see. But but it just doesn't surprise me that they beat Boston. Uh, Boston is a good team. They're defending champions. Maybe and they didn't, I don't think they took them lightly at all either. Don't get me wrong. They definitely tried to destroy them. But I don't know. Something about Cleveland, man. They are there with the best team in the Eastern Conference. Kind of like how OKC is the best team in the Western Conference. Um, they're both very young, and but the thing about it is, I mean, Cleveland could come out the East. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me at this point. Just the way that they're playing and just the confidence that they have. They literally went to Boston and was down by like almost 30, and they still found a way to win. It's kind of hard to do. So
And Tatum and Brown combined for 83, Raj.
yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
they exactly, and they still lost, and they they still came back and beat them like it was nothing. So it is what it is. It's a regular season though. They gotta do it in the playoffs. So hats off to Cleveland though, for real.
Nah, they needed that win just from a psychological aspect because this team, like you said, they were owning them pretty
They
much.
were.
So, and DeAndre Hunter, that's a really good trade. I can't wait to see these teams in the playoffs if they do meet. Thunder Hawks. I mean, the Hawks are done. I mean, Thunder probably number one seed in the Shea MVP.
Yeah, yeah. Shay's the MVP. I would definitely give it to him this year. The Hawks, I mean, eh, they're on the mat. They need to get rid of. I don't say they need to get rid of him, but Trey Young, man, he's just wasting his time right now. I mean, it was a good team. They was on the right path at one point, but now it just seems like they regressed and they're getting worse. And I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. They probably need to blow it up at this point. Start over.
How you feel about the Nuggets and Pistons, Rise? The Detroit Pistons had won 8 in a row, but Jokic 23, 17, and 15.
Now That's a team that's been terrible forever, but they finally figuring out how to put together wins. And Cade Cunningham, it was that dude from that draft class that helped this team get over the top. So it's cool. It's cool to see the Detroit Pistons relevant again because we haven't seen them relevant in years, and they're playing really good basketball. I know they lost tonight because the Nuggets are a good team, but the growth that this team has had, this past year is awesome to watch. Usually, when you go to Detroit, you're gonna either beat the hell out of them or just destroy them or just beat them by like maybe 5 to 10 points. But now it's a toss up. Now they play extremely hard and they got some good players on their squad. So it's good to see they're over 500 and they will be in the playoffs this coming season.
And not probably in the play in, actually in the playoffs at the 6th seed right now. So with 4-game lead.
Yeah, for 4 game lead. How about that?
And that would be a tough out if the Knicks do draw them in the first round. That would be a long series, I think, for the Knicks. That could go 5 or 6 games.
And yeah, it could. I don't think they want that, but I think it could happen.
And in the West, real quick, as you see, Nuggets at the 2 seed. But look at that, Raj. The Lakers, within striking distance of Grizzlies and Nuggets, beat the Nuggets finally. I think they can beat the Grizzlies, like you said. I think they can beat the Rockets. Obviously, they can beat the Clippers. So, I mean, could we potentially be looking at a situation where the Lakers finish maybe in the top 3, Raj?
If they keep winning, sure. They definitely could finish with number 2 or number 3. Do I expect them to though? I mean, not really, but this is a different squad. This isn't the same squad with Anthony Davis, who a great player, but they just couldn't get over the hump after they won the championship. This is a Luke. We seen Luka take that down the Dallas Mavericks to to the finals last year with just Kyrie and two great, not great, but two pretty decent centers. So I don't know, man. I don't. LeBron is still great. Luca is getting his legs back, and if he plays a little better like he did tonight, I mean, they definitely could. They could definitely could be the number 2 seed. They the 2 seed. They're going to the conference finals. I'm gonna say that they definitely going to be going to the conference finals if they the 2 seed, and they probably will see OKC, and maybe experience prevails. Maybe
Does
in
does OKC want to see possibly Golden State at the first game, or Dallas,
but I'll
or
say this.
Minnesota?
I'll say this: Reeves did get hurt tonight, so
Oh.
that sucks. He hurt his calf.
Oh boy.
And also, Chet Holmgren got hurt tonight as well. He
Again?
hurt his ankle, and he can't seem to ever stay healthy. So if he's not available, if we see them in the conference finals, we might be going to the finals.
Well, at this rate, I mean, if LeBron was guarding Jokic and doing a good job on him, he'll be able to knock Holmgren over like he a damn a lawn chair.
True. That's
And I
true.
mean, I love SGA, but you got to guard Luka too. Luka's one of the best offensive players in the world.
I agree.
I mean, it would be interesting. But like I said, OKC, man, they would have to play potentially Golden State, Dallas, or Minnesota. One of those 3 potentially. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a long series. Like I said, with the whole Detroit thing, that could be a long series. I think Houston could get got. I think Memphis could get got. So it's gonna be intriguing in the West for sure. I think Phoenix is done though. They're a little too far.
Yeah, I think so as well.
They just don't seem mentally into it. Like I said, no soul, no soul. What about Embiid? You just spoke about injury. I forgot about him. He's out for the year. Just hurt guy.
I don't know what to say about him. Sometimes he shows greatness. Other times he shows, I would say laziness, but he just shows, I'm here. They pay me enough. I mean, I don't know what else to say about him. He's gonna be a Hall of Famer. He's a gold medalist, because he won a gold medal with the United States team. But he's disappointed. His career has been disappointing. Let's just say that his career overall has been disappointing. And he could do so much more. Um, he just never will. He'll be one of those guys that, yeah, he made it to the NBA. He had a great career. He went to the All-Star game a lot, but overall, he's just not going to ever be that guy. He's never going to be that guy that's going to take you over the top. He's never going to be the guy that makes it to the finals. He'd just be another guy that's great, but couldn't get the job done. That's going to be his legacy. And sadly, some goofy ass team.
I was gonna say they're gonna trade for him.
Somebody's
gonna
gonna get him. I think 76ers is like damn near finished with him at this point. But some team will take him, and whoever takes him, they're not going anywhere either with him.
Then he'll be healed all of a sudden for a couple games, and then who knows?
Yeah, he's still not going to championship.
At this rate, I mean, it's what, March now? If he's getting surgery, what is that? April, May, June, July, August, September. No Olympics this year. So he's
He's
got at
only
least
getting
6 to 7 months to get
he's only
healthy.
he's only getting older. It's not good.
But he's what, 30?
Yeah,
29?
but, his knees is terrible. He cannot play. His knees is god awful at 30.
Lord.
So it's not gonna be good for him. He's having the reverse effect of what LeBron does. Like LeBron is getting better with time. He's getting worse with time.
Oh, he's actually, well, I Googled it, Raj. He will be 31 this month, the 16th. So his birthday's
Yeah.
coming up.
So by the time he plays again, he'll be 32.
Damn. Well, I guess he is that. Because it's like, ugh. Yeah, somebody might trade for him, thinking they maybe can get one year out of him. Maybe the Lakers.
No, the Lakers are not trading for him.
Fleece the 76ers for.
No. If they give us to him for free, we probably take him, but like we did Luka, but that ain't happening. But then again, you never know. Teams are that goofy, so.
Hey man, like I said, if he can't get healthy after this, having all this time off, no off season, then this guy's never gonna be healthy. But Zion, he's gotten himself together though. Gotta give him some love.
Yeah, he finally, lost some weight, playing better basketball with himself. Can run and jump again, which is great. But can he keep the weight off? Can he, not be goofy over the summertime? Is the question I need answered. But we'll see with him, man. He's 24 years old. He's going to be 25. He just got to stay focused and play basketball, man. Stay focused, play basketball. Don't be out here in these streets getting into it with, prawn stars and people that want to, take you down under. You don't need to be doing all that. You need to focus on the game, keep the weight off, because right now it look good. He looks good, man. He looks like he's the guy again for the Pelicans, but he just gotta stay on the court and put it together.
Well, Raj, that's all we got for tonight. We do a lot on the channel, man. Let the people know what we get into.
Hey, man, we do a lot on the channel. Late night Lakers, Clippers analysis. If you're new, hit that like and subscribe button. If you already been here before, you know the vibes. So just stay tuned for more content.
Yep. The Elimination Chamber, 7 p.m. I'll be live maybe from Maryland tomorrow afternoon. So hit the bell, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Lakers 15-3, climbing up the Western Conference standings. A lot of fun stuff coming. We're about a little bit over maybe a month and a half from the playoffs. So basketball will get a little more interesting as well. And we'll keep doing some of these when we have the availability and more content on the channel as the NBA starts to take center stage. For Raj, our social media producer, yours truly, God's favorite host. Thank you guys for watching. Twitter, Instagram, the Flex Zone 1. All the social media. If you're watching after the fact, leave a comment, hit the like button, hit the bell, vote on the poll. Who was the MVP tonight? Out of the choices, we out of here. Thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow for more content. Peace.